Okay, Ollie, it's time for the review.
There's no way it's time! We haven't even decided what we're reviewing yet!
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, okay, what about a review of the Dennis James Carnival?
Oh, come on, Boone. That show is so old it makes me Uncle Pete look like a Catholic schoolgirl.
Okay, well, we should at least tell the 6 people watching what's going on.
Alright, I'll do it. Good day, mates. It is with great indifference that I must inform you we don't have a review for you today. Go do something productive. Shut up, you buggers! I hope your chooks turn into Emus and kick your dunny down. It's not like a bloody idea is just gonna fall from the sky. Normally when I say something like that, something bad...
Oh! Ollie, are you alright?
What does it look like, you bloke?
Is that a tomato?
Yeah, what's it to you?
Talking tomato. I've got it! I know what we're gonna review today.
Just what would it be?
Well, if you like to talk to tomatoes, have we got a show for you. VeggieTales is a Christian animated series created by Phil Vischer and Mike Nawrocki. Starting in 1993, VeggieTales would soon go on to be a surprise hit, and to this day it still remains the undefeated champion of the Christian entertainment industry. Heck, even Ollie and I used to be huge fans. Isn't that right?
I think our VHS collection speaks for itself.
I wonder how that got in there. For a long time, VeggieTales seemed like it was unstoppable. And then this happened.
But let's ignore that pile of manure and focus on the real stuff. No, not that either.
This is our review of VeggieTales. This show primarily focuses on its 2 main hosts.
First, there's Larry, a silly green pickle who's usually the main source of comic relief.
I'm a cucumber.
And then there's Bob the Tomato, the more serious one of the group who usually acts as the straight man to Larry's foolishness. Now who do they remind me of? Who do Bob and Larry remind Boone and Ollie of? Is it A, themselves? B, it's obviously themselves? C, why is this even a question? It's so obviously themselves? Or D, George W. Bush and Michael Jackson? Oh, looks like time's up. It's time to reveal the answer.
Maybe George H.W. Bush and Michael Jackson.
Sounds about right. Aha! I knew it! I knew you'd get them confused. It was George H.W. Bush, not George W. Bush. Read your history books if you don't know who that is.
Junior Asparagus is another important character on the show, who's often the center of the stories. He can be a brat sometimes, but hey, at least he learns his lesson in the end. Usually.
Speaking of asparaguses, there's also Archibald Asparagus, a stereotypical snooty, uptight British fellow. Jimmy and Jerry Gord are fat and like to eat, but we'll forgive them. I mean, after all, they did save everyone from being destroyed by a giant popcorn meteor.
And who could possibly forget the French peas?
Come on, is that really the best impression you can do, Ollie?
Well, I suppose I can do a pretty good Mr. Lamp, though.
Because I'm a decorative gourd who doesn't have eyes. I usually keep them covered by a hat that I wear all the time. I even wear it to sleep sometimes, and I don't even realize it. Well, I believe I can do a much better Mr. Nezzer than Paul Grape.
Oh, you both suck!
Anyway, our point is that VeggieTales has such a wide variety of funny and interesting characters, each with their own unique traits and quirks. We'll give them a 10 out of 10. Something that should probably be established right away is that this show came out in the early 90s, 1993 to be exact.
That's right, this came out before Toy Story.
And it really shows. The animation certainly isn't the worst I've ever seen, however, it does look pretty primitive by today's standards. However, the later episodes from the 2000s and onwards do pick up in animation quality, and I think the results are pretty decent. It's not exactly Pixar animation, but it's good enough. The later episodes just have a cleaner and more refined look to them than the earlier ones.
However, that early 90s look is kind of a part of its charm, if you ask me. I mean, of course, it's not really all that great looking, but I don't know, I kind of like it for some reason. I believe it's fair to give the animation a 6 out of 10.
And now it is time for Obnoxious Tunes with Ollie, the part of the show where Ollie comes out and sings a tune obnoxiously. Get your aspirin ready.
Here's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. No, you can do anything but Did you at least like my sideburns?
That was something, but at least it leads us into our next topic, the story and the songs. Each episode has the characters either reenacting a Bible story or telling an original tale that ties into a particular Bible verse. Whatever the case, this show still manages to set itself apart from other Christian TV shows because of how it manages to teach biblical values and lessons without feeling too preachy or redundant. This show balances its religious undertones with genuine hilarity and entertainment. The best example of this has to be the Silly Songs with Larry segment. And unlike what Ollie would have you believe, these songs aren't terrible.
Oi!
I mean, come on, just listen to this one.
Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where, 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 oh, where is my hairbrush?
You see, this show isn't afraid to set the teachings aside for a little bit and have some fun.
With that being said, I believe the teachings themselves are done very well, and regardless of your own personal beliefs, some of these lessons can be applied to everyone's life, such as being kind to other people.
As if you'd know anything about that.
Oi! I am quite affable, you stupid jerkface!
Anyway, it's no wonder that secular and religious audiences could both enjoy this show. We give it a solid 8 out of 10. Well, I guess that's all for now. And remember, kids,
Always eat your sandwiches. Boone, are you okay? Don't worry, I'll get some help.
Oh, thanks, Ollie. You're a lifesaver.
Gotcha.
Okay, first of all, how'd you play that noise on a tuba?
Same reason we don't have faces. The guy in charge of making these things is too lazy.
What guy in charge?
So I put that there for you to slip on just so I can make this noise after. Larry would be so proud, right, mate?
Ollie, how would you like a hat?
Sure, slap it on me.
Let's try that again, shall we? And remember, kids,
See you
next time.
Oh. Boone? Boone, are you there? Oh, I've fallen and I can't get up.